Hey, what's up, you guys? So today we're going to be talking about something very important, and that is whether or not Jay Park and I actually touched hands. I know that sounds crazy, but it's this kind of scenario where I'm not totally sure if it happened. I think it happened, but I was too shook to notice, so we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But first of all, I want to start off by saying that I had the opportunity to go to Grand Mint Festival in Korea. It is a music festival that had mostly kind of like hip-hop artists, rap artists, at least the stage I saw. I guess I wasn't really sure about the other artists there. And there was kind of like an electronic and like a rock, maybe it was just like all genres of music now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, I got to see a great lineup of people. It was semi-torture standing for like 9.5 hours straight, no food, no water, no bathroom, in a crowd. But you know, Jay Park saved the day at the end. He made it all worth it. But in this lineup, I got to see Changmo, who I am now obsessed with. I got to see Peter Pan Complex, the Koxx, Dean, Zion T, and Jay Park, my bae. Yeah, but so anyways, it started off with Changmo, who was incredible. Like, I was blown away. There's actually gonna be a special video about Changmo coming up soon, because I'm obsessed. And I wanted to do a like proper kind of like full reaction, full like video to him, because I love him now. And he's super great. So if you haven't listened to him before, be sure to check out Changmo. He was just incredible and like multi-talented. His rapping was great. He could play piano. He could sing, like just so good. Peter Pan Complex was really interesting. I haven't really seen like, they're very different. They had a very different and unique, nice sound, and I really appreciated it. It was sort of like electronic, but at the same time it was a band. I don't know, like it's not the type of music I usually listen to, so I hadn't been really exposed to that before, but the kind of like lead singer guy was really funny and super entertaining to watch, and they're very great as well. And then after that we got to see the Koxx, who I also might make a video about. They're like more of like a rock band. They were so good. I was getting some Green Day vibes, to be honest. Like, not that they're that similar to Green Day, it was more just how the singer was dressed, I think, that reminded me of Green Day. But they were really great. I really enjoyed watching them perform. And I think it's so cool to kind of like see these groups and these artists that I hadn't heard of before and just be like blown away. Like, it just makes me realize like how many awesome artists there are that I have not listened to yet. So it definitely makes me want to delve into some more artists, especially delve into some more Korean artists here on this channel that maybe a lot of you don't know as well. Now let's get into the three that I knew before coming, the three that I was excited to see, and that is Dean, Zion T, and Jay Park. Dean was absolutely incredible. He blew me away. Like, I had listened to some of Dean's music, but I didn't listen to him all the time, but now I do. Seeing him live, I was like, yes, he was so good. Like, such great stage presence, and he just did such an amazing job. Also, he did Bermuda Triangle, so I was shook. I love Bermuda Triangle. But also, I pointed out something to my friends that were there with me, actually, that they're very triggered that I pointed out. So if you don't want to be triggered about Dean, then just skip like 10 seconds. But Dean looks like Freddie from iCarly. I can't unsee it now, they can't unsee it now, and you probably can't either. But moving on, Zion T was also incredible. He has such a cool stage presence. He slipped his glasses down a few times. We got to see his face, which was very much appreciated. But he's just so iconic, and it was really great to see him in person. But now what you came here for Run the Title, I want to get into Jay Park because I got the most to say about him.
Everybody's typical mode, that's spit. Lyrical gold, let it spit with your flow here on this coast. I'm the illest here, man. Let it be known. Don't put in work on the streets, I put in work for my beat. Kill these rappers, man, they see the stars, counting the sheep. I call your hands, 7 days, cause your raps are all weak. Surprised to see a kid from K-pop, spit like a beat. On BB adrenaline, though I be killing the raps, I be spitting the people be feeling it, put the beat, the rest of the gets the I be getting flexing and addressing, be thinking I'm fast, I be thinking I'm not gonna wrestle, I'm making it feeling this. Want a girl with a fat, that's good, like a Brazilian, my mind's brilliant, I Brazilian, I did the maximum, you did the minimum, riding while we are playing support, you can call me Factor Millennium, yeah, yo, jacking shit when I stunt, don't hate, bitch, you know I'm dope, don't front,
I was so excited to see him live. He's an artist that I definitely would had a goal to see while I was here in Korea. And I hope to see him in the US more, especially now that he's signed on to Jay-Z's label. But I just think Jay Park is not only such a talented artist, he's so talented with rapping, singing, dancing, everything. Also, he's gorgeous. I mean, come on. And just he has a really good personality, and I think he's got really good intentions. He's done a lot to promote Korean music, and I think he's doing an amazing job kind of bringing it over to the US as well. He always releases stuff in English and Korean, and that's so great, and just I know it takes him a lot of work. He's always putting out music so fast, and just his record label just shows how hard of a worker he is. He's done so much for these AOMG artists, and I just I don't know, I just really appreciate him, and I think he's just a really multi-talented guy, and he works very hard, and so I appreciate what he does big time. Also, I'm a huge fan of all of his songs. I mean, he did Mome, he did it all. I mean, the shirt came off during Mome, which I knew was coming, but I was still not prepared for it. He just killed it. He has such a great stage presence. He spilled a few bottles of water, and I was like, me. Me if I was a performer. But he's just really great. And it's so cool to see him up there doing his thing.
Let's go.
And anyways, now we get to the part where I'm not sure if I touched the boy's hand or not. So he came, oh, I guess I should say that I had really good spots for this whole thing. We were pretty close to the front for every artist, but when it came to Jay Park, I was the absolute closest that you could be to Jay Park. I was, well, I guess some people probably got closer to him later, but in terms of the stage was here, and then the kind of gated off pit, I was right in the front corner of the gated off pit, standing right in the corner. So I was as close as I could be. And he came out in the audience, well, not in the audience, but came out and walked kind of around that perimeter a bunch of times. And one of the times he got closer, and so everybody's reaching out their hands, whatever, you know, the huge. And so I don't know if we touched, and I'm just kind of hoping we did. I don't know, I just think it's cool to be oh, I touched Jay Park's hand or whatever. Nah, fangirl, you know, the huge. But I don't know if I did. I was so shook in the moment that I honestly cannot remember if we actually touched. All I remember was this scenario of I had my hand out or whatever. Everybody else is all up in his business, you know. But he was getting closer to me, and it seemed he wasn't gonna reach his hand out. And I didn't want to touch this man's unwarranted. So I was going to move my hand out of his way. I was I'm not gonna just, you know, slap him across the chest while he's walking past. So I moved my hand back so that I wasn't in his way or whatever. And then it was kind of one of these things where he went to reach for me while I was going away, and it was kind of this awkward our hands were just kind of this awkward and I'm pretty sure we did one of these. It was literally a and that was it. But I swear we at least touched fingers for a brief moment. So I touched Jay Park. #blessed. Oh, also another thing is I could have gotten this awkward hand touch thing on camera, but your girl was so shook when it was happening that literally, like, all I filmed is his chest. I dropped the ball, guys. I messed up. But I guess in some senses, some people are probably like, girl, that's better. But yeah, no, I was just so shook when he was up close to me and like so just kind of in the moment that I didn't even notice where my camera was pointing. So whoops, but you know, it is what it is. At least I have proof that I was that close to him. You know what I mean? No, but yeah, like honestly, that aside, like that's not even a big deal. It was, well, I mean, it is a big deal. I shouldn't say it's not a big deal because it is. Tons of people would love to have that opportunity, I'm sure. But like, really, it was just cool seeing him up so close and just getting to see him do what he does on like a more personal level, because I could actually, like, I feel like a lot of times at concerts you can't even like see their faces or expressions or anything, they're like so far away. It was nice being so up close that I could just really see well and like see him, and it was just, I don't know, it was cool. And also his tattoos look so cool in person. Like, they look cool in pictures, they look real cool in person. But yeah, so that's the story about how I think I touched Jay Park. A lot of people were really just like grabbing for him, like just like crazy, but I didn't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable doing that as an artist. Like, I'm not just gonna touch him. Like, I don't know, that just feels wrong to me. So I like didn't go all out. Like, granted, some people are probably like, oh my god, girl, you could have reached out and just touched him like completely. I mean, yeah, but like I feel like that's some type of harassment, so I wasn't about to do that. So I am very happy with my we possibly awkwardly touched fingers thing. So yeah, but anyways, that was just a fun little story time for you guys, and I wanted to share some of those clips of Jay Park's performance with you. If you have not checked out Jay Park already for some reason, you need to check him out. Even if you're not a big fan of like K-pop or K-hip-hop or anything like that, he really does do a good mixture of stuff. Like, I mean, obviously he falls into like a sort of K-hip-hop scene because he does a lot of music in Korean and he's based in Korea as of right now. I don't know what's happening with this whole Jay-Z thing, but he releases a ton of songs in English as well, and those also have more of a American sound to them. I think a lot of his stuff has a more American sound to it because he's American, and I think that you will really enjoy his music. Even if K-pop and K-hip-hop aren't normally your thing, I think you'll really enjoy him. So please, please, please give him a listen. I think that you will not regret it. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you appreciate my awkward hand touch moment with Jay Park. And just thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you are new here. And for some more Korea videos, I'm still here for like another month and a half. And even when I return home, I'm sure I'll still be like talking about it and sharing experiences from it with y'all. And also the normal K-pop videos will resume when I go home. I'm gonna try to resume them a little bit in the next coming weeks here, with starting with this one. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.